Games like this just suck, just plain out. No way around it. You want to win games like this, and then you get the result you get tonight. Jets lose 3-1 final in Columbus. Yeah, not this game. It's it's a rough one. You have David Riddick in again with Connor Hellebuck out. Yeah, he was okay in the last game. He made some big saves that ended up getting the Jets the win in the end. I'd say he held down the fort pretty well. Tonight, I don't know. This game just sucked. It was just because it wasn't that the Jets played a terrible game tonight. It was just more or less the fact that they made a lot of bad decisions, honestly. And those bad decisions cost them, and it created opportunity for Columbus. And, all they needed was one chance to get the lead. And once they got it, didn't really matter. Didn't really matter because the Jets didn't end up winning this game. They didn't have enough left in the tank, and it just sucks because, Korpisalo was great on their end, and there was some good performances tonight. Like, the Jets didn't play terrible. I would kind of chalk this game up to a little bit of what we saw in the last one. But, at least we beat Seattle, right? We came back, we beat them, we got the 2 points. Even getting to an overtime loss tonight, if that was the case, would have been better than the result they got tonight. You've got to win games like this. Columbus is not a good team. Let's be clear about that. Yeah, they are not a good team, and Columbus fans know that. And Columbus played pretty good today. Credit to them. Patrik Laine was awesome tonight. He scored a great goal, a really, really good goal. I'm not sure if that's his first goal against us now or second goal against us, but it doesn't matter because I hate seeing Patrik Laine scoring on the Winnipeg Jets, and I always will for the rest of my life, just because he's my boy and always will be. But it doesn't matter, though, because, the Jets just played down to an opponent tonight, and Columbus, they showed up, and they wanted to win this game. You could feel it, and that's exactly what they did. It didn't matter what the Jets were able to do, how good they were able to play in the first period. It didn't matter the fact that they were able to get a really good goal from Kyle Connor on a great play there from Blake Wheeler. It doesn't really matter. It was a great moment here, right? It's 1-0 Jets. They have the lead, and then they allow 3 unanswered, and they blow it. They just were not able to get anything on net. Korpisalo had a hell of a game. I give them credit there. They were able to keep pressure on at times. And, I'm not going to lie, they had momentum for, I would say, half of that game. They were the better team, but they needed to be consistent in this game because, weaker teams, they always, have fight in them. And when you play down to a level and you underestimate them, you're going to get bit in the butt. And that's exactly what happened tonight. I don't chalk this loss up to David Riddick. I don't chalk this loss up into anyone in particular. And if I would honestly put it on Neil Pionk because that penalty was terrible. Dubois as well taking a dumb penalty as well. I'd chalk things up to that. That's kind of what killed the Jets tonight was dumb penalties. And it just sucks because they needed to win this game. They needed to stay in that race right now. Things are tight with Dallas, and I think they have a chance to really do it, and it just sucks to see them blow it tonight. This game was important for the standings, and they just allowed a bottom feeder team to creep up on them, underestimate them, and they blew a lead. They were playing good hockey, but it didn't matter because play stupid games, win stupid prizes. That's exactly what happened to the Jets tonight, and it absolutely sucks. We're still 3 points back of Dallas, so, that's good. But, we could have had a chance to be 1 point back tonight, and that would have been very crucial in this race. I think the Jets can get this banner. I want this team to have well, even if they don't put a banner up, just to have a first-place finish in the regular season. The Jets have never done that yet, and that'd be kind of nice to have for once, Even when we went to the Western Conference Final, Nashville was that team, and we had to play them in the second round, and we beat them, and it was great. But, I want to see this team get to that number 1 spot in the regular season. I think it would just be nice for a change to have that momentum going into the playoffs. And I'm just really excited for that. I just want to see this team do something different this year. Seeing Josh Morrissey break all these records, I want to see this team strive for first place. I think that would be very, very important, especially based on where you were last year, how the room was, morale, everything. I think that would be huge for this organization to rebound like that. And they are playing great hockey, don't get me wrong, and it's not the biggest thing in the world, but being in that race is important. And, you're looking at the trade deadline right now. You look at this loss right now. You look at the rumors. Obviously, we're tied heavily to JVR. We've got stuff talking. We're being linked to Jacob Chychrun in Arizona. We're being linked all over the place right now. Timo Meier still as well, even though it looks like maybe things have settled off there. I'm still not counting out Chevy in that area yet. I think he's put together a pretty good offer. But there's just a lot going on right now, I think there's a very good Max Domi. Can't forget about him. Jonathan Toews as well. The Jets are tied to so many guys right right now. And that's a lot to look forward to right now because this team needs help still. And, I like this team, don't get me wrong, but, I look at tonight, I see Neil Pionk out there, and I look at Jakob Chychrun, and I'm like, okay, maybe that is the upgrade to the top four that we would need to really put us over the top, because is Neil Pionk the guy we really want down the stretch based on how he's played this year? I know he's got a decent amount of points, but he has just not been good. It's plain and simple as that. I think, honestly, Brendan Dillon I've liked better as of late than Neil Pionk, and I've been on trading Brendan Dillon for the last year and a half, but as of late, if Pionk get you fetch you a decent price and you can shed that cap and, maybe you can move him to Arizona, I don't know, I'm just saying, I'd be pretty okay with that. I think maybe this team does need a little bit of help down there, and maybe not as major as Chychrun, but, I think Chevy, again, if the Jets want to go all in and really support the forward core and build on this team, because this team is already great, they just have some flaws, and we're starting to see it now in the stretch of this season post-All-Star break, they need to do some moves. And we have got about 2 weeks left until the trade deadline. If I'm not mistaken, it might be 3, but don't quote me on that. It's still getting close, though, and you're going to start to see more trades happening. Horvat's already off the board. Tarasenko's already off the board. More and more rumors are coming about. The Chychrun deal, I wouldn't be surprised, happens very, very soon based on all the rumors, and that's another huge piece taken off the board. Jets need to do something. They're running out of time. Tonight's game proves that the team still has flaws. They need to get back in the win column. And also, Connor Hellebuyck, please come back soon. But yeah, shout out to Jonas Corposalo and Patrik Laine again tonight. They played great. But again, let me know what your favorite moment was from this game down in the comment section below, what you want to see the Jets do going into the trade deadline. As always, I really do appreciate reading your comments. I really do appreciate all the support. And always definitely go on Twitter. Head in the description. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram. Check out the other affiliate links down in the description below. Peace, love, and positivity as always. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Stay up to date with all things Winnipeg Jets. This is Pig City Hockey signing off from Recap Reactions for Game 55 out of 82 for the 2022-2023 season.